Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. My name is Anita, and I am a soul strategist, life and success coach. Today, I will be pulling some cards for each zodiac sign for the time period of August 22nd to September the 1st. Can't believe we're almost in September. That just blows my mind. We're also hot on the heels of the energy from the full moon in Aquarius, the full blue moon in Aquarius. And in addition to the full moon, there's a lot going on in the sky. If you didn't know, now you know. I also love astrology and dive deep into astrology, but things like conjunctions and retrogrades and a cazimi and T-squares are also all up in the air, impacting the energy of the week that I'm going to be reading for. Fun fact, retrograde energy is going pretty strong. I've already did this whole entire reading and press save, and it didn't save. I have no idea where it is. So I'm doing this again. But also on that note, I am a new content creator on YouTube. So not new to tarot, but new to the YouTube space. So if you love my content, please, please, please show your support by liking and subscribing. It really will help me grow, which is one of my big missions and goals. And not to mention the fact that this full moon in Aquarius energy is really encouraging us to shine our light to benefit the collective. It's really encouraging us to look at where we might be hiding parts of ourselves or elements of ourselves or our gifts or the quirks that we have so that we can belong and fit in. Could we potentially showcase a little bit more of that to help other people and to enrich the world around them? So with that being said, let's dive into our tarot and energy forecast for next week, August 22nd to September 1st. Please note that this is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So what that means for you is instead of just taking a look at your Sun zodiac sign, if you pull up your natal chart, which you can get for free online, so you can figure out what other signs you are in terms of the rest of the aspects of your chart. And then you can cobble up those different timestamps to create more of a comprehensive reading. Of course, if you want your own personal reading, I do offer those right now as well. And you can find information on the episode description box about how to book in with me for that. So, Aries, I'm just going to pull your cards and then we'll have a little chitty chat about them. Okay. Aries, what I see for you in this full moon energy is showing up strong here. One, there's a lot of new opportunities or potential coming your way. Okay. They might be something that you are strongly interested in. Maybe you haven't voiced your interest or put your name formally in the hat, but there are some opportunities that are coming up for you. Your guidance of the week is to reclaim your power. Okay. You have been slow and methodical and thoughtful about what it is that you want, how you want to create it. You might be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Yeah, you might be feeling a little bit of imposter syndrome or self-sabotaging yourself or trying to talk yourself out of this opportunity. But Spirit wants to remind you that you're more powerful than you give yourself credit for. You have come a long way. You have planted a nice, solid, stable foundation for this thing. So if this is something that you want, don't be afraid to go for it. And you see the full moon energy there. So please release any of those limiting behaviors or beliefs or mindsets or habits or routines that are keeping you from going after the thing that you want. Okay. You are more powerful than you realize. So go get it, Aries. All right, Aries, I hope that resonated with you. That is your reading for the week ahead. And so without further ado, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, let's see what the sun, moon, and stars have for you for August 26th to September 1st. Keep saying that. I don't know why. August 26th to September 1st. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? All right. Taurus, you are in the energy of between worlds. I think you have this understanding or feeling deep within you that you are in a position where you are transforming or going through a transition. You are coming out the other side. The other side is much more better than where you came from. So there is a little bit of a magical energy to kind of fully make the shift. You are waiting. You're waiting for the right opportunity to come forth. And I think this week you're going to potentially get news, get an offer maybe, get news of this opportunity. Okay. Your advice for this week is to be fearless and to be bold. Really step into that courage, the big boss energy, to get yourself out of that hump, to transition yourself out from the gray and into the land of color. Okay. So there is going to be a message that is coming your way, some sort of communication. It could be an offer of sorts. Either way, you're in this position where you are kind of half in, half out, waiting for that final push. And that push is coming as long as you tap into your fearlessness and your big, bold for you. Okay, Taurus, so that is the energy that I have for you this week. I hope it resonated. And if it did, please, again, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me grow. And without further ado, let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, what do my Geminis need to know for the time period of August 22nd to September 1st? What does Gemini need to know? Gemini, what do you need to know, please? Remember, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, in Venus signs. So feel free to cobble up those readings to get a more comprehensive reading for you. Also available for personal readings. You can see that in the episode description. Geminis, what do you need to know for August 22nd to September 1st? So Gemini, what I have for you is you are in the energy of really following your creativity, your passion, your inspiration, your bliss. You're letting that be your compass and your guide, which is the exact energy that you want to embody. Because when you're coming from that place, you are shining your own light. Okay. You are your own lighthouse. You're that beacon for other people. You're inspiring other people from just being who you are. But also when you're shining your own light or being authentic and true to yourself and allowing that energy to guide you, then magic can work through you, right? This is where manifestation happens, or law of attraction, if you believe in all of that type of stuff. That is when the conditions are ripe for all of those things. So you are in this energy. And I think this week you're going to get some unexpected surprise or offer or opportunity. One that, again, you weren't really expecting. And it's going to be something that either you have been dreaming of for quite some time, or it's going to really open you up to a lot more abundance. It's going to be a new beginning, like kind of the birth of a new idea, a new venture. The inspiration for it might be coming when you're sleeping. And there you go. The full moon energy comes from what we talked about, embodying our authentic selves, letting ourselves be fully seen for who we are. That is exactly what you're doing. So it seems like you're going to be rewarded for that this week, my Geminis, which is one. I hope that reading resonated with you. And so without further ado, let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, what is in the cards for you for August 26th to September the 1st? What you want Cancers need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember, Cancers, that you can get a full reading from me if you're interested. Information is in the episode description below. Okay. Cancer, what I'm getting for you is that you're in this energy of maybe deception or manipulation. You might be feeling like people are ganging up on you. The odds are against you. You have to really fight for what you want. And what you want is something that you think is going to give you ultimate satisfaction and joy, contentment. So this week is going to ask you to show up in a way that demonstrates your strengths. Maybe put yourself in a position where you're really going up head to head against whatever this is here in pursuit of what you love. Okay. Do not lose sight of what it is that you want to bring to light or what it is that you love. However, what I would say to you here is remember that what it is that you want to create is also the journey, not only the destination. So if things are not feeling good for you right now, do you have the ability to face it head on with a different approach? Can you be more flexible in terms of what the outcome might be or the approach that you take to get there? Sometimes when we hold on very tightly to a specific vision and all the steps that we have to take and all the different how all the pieces fit together and by when they fit together, when we kind of really micromanage the situation, that's when we get a lot of resistance put our way. But if we can open ourselves up to flexibility, can we see things from a different vantage point? Can we maybe face things a little bit easier? Or can we tend to enjoy the destination a little bit better? So stay true and firm to that which you think is going to bring you fulfillment. Be loyal to what you love. Do not give up on the idea that or the circumstance that you're trying to bring to life. But Cancer, this week, you are being encouraged to think a little bit outside the box, to let go of the reins and the need to control a little bit and to see where that takes you. So that is what I have for you this week, Cancer. I hope that resonated. And if it did, please feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me grow. And without further ado, let's move on to Leo. Leo, what is in the cards for you August 26th to September 1st? Remember, Leos, this is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Leo, what do you need to know? And Leo, I'm also available for personal readings. You can find information about that in the episode description below. Leos, what do you need to show? Okay. So Leos, what I see for you right off the bat is that things are speeding up. Okay. So something that has been taking its sweet time to kind of wrap itself up. Okay. Something that's still in the process of completion here. I think will be completed very soon. Okay. I think it's going to come to an end very soon. You've been in the standstill type of energy, but we will be speeding up as it is. And so you're instructed to get it done, get it done, because there are rewards on the other side of getting it done are going to be great. Okay. They're going to be financially abundant. You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel joyful. The hard part is just doing the work, but no, from here on out, the energy is really going to be of going from one that was just more of a stalemate to one that's going to be moving and progressing fairly rapidly to balance out the energies so that you can get this project done. Okay, Leo. So whatever this is, it looks great. And I hope that reading resonated with you. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you at the next reading. Without further ado, let's move on to Virgo. What do my Virgos need to know for the period of August 26th to September 1st? What does Virgo need to know, please? What does Virgo need to know? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Virgo. You got the To Be Fair card. Co-create with spirit. And your tarot cards, please. Okay. So yeah, something is really balancing out for you, Virgo. I think that you might have been focused a little bit on the past, and more specifically with regrets and disappointments from the past, of really kind of processing some complicated emotions related to the past. There's definitely some sort of sadness, some grief. Again, complicated emotions that you're processing. As we move forward, Archangel Michael is here to help you heal and to help balance out those energies, okay, to really kind of get it into a place where you can move forward to the new opportunities. You can't find or be receptive to the new opportunities if you are still stuck in the lands of the past or the lens of the past, okay? You'll see that this person here is so focused on the 3 cups of spilt wine that he's not able to see the 2 cups of wine that are right beside him. And if he were to just change his vantage point and focus on that, he would then turn around and see that there's a beautiful castle and a whole bridge that leads its way. So all these opportunities are there, but if you're so focused on this, you miss out on the opportunities. So the opportunities are coming. Okay. There's a lot of really great opportunities on the horizon, but in order to process those opportunities, to work through what it is that Spirit wants to bring in for that next, the next phase for you, you really do need to balance out all of those things. Could be related to a legal situation, or it could just be processing some sadnesses or griefs or disappointments of the past. Okay, so really focus on healing this week, Virgo. I think that will help you to unlock some really great opportunities ahead. So I hope that resonates. And without further ado, let's move on to Libra. Libra. What is your energy for August 26th to September 1st, Libra, please? What does Libra need to know for August 26th to September 1st? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Libra. You can get your own personal reading with me through the episode description box below. Libra, what do you need to know? Oh my goodness. Lots of had some cards coming for you, more so than anyone else, but I'm taking them all. Bottom line here is that you are going through a bit of a change. Okay. You are closing out a cycle, starting a new one. Not going to lie. You are excited for this opportunity. You might be a little bit weary, but this past cycle had some crappy parts to it. Okay. You got some times life stings. Okay. This person is very damaged, was wounded, has their guard up. And that's how you were. That is a result of kind of what you just went through. And so you're going to grow through what you went through. And you're going to use that opportunity to go the distance. Okay. This is going to be the fuel to make your dreams real. This cycle right now is going to be focused on both nurturing yourself and healing, but it's also going to be about creating that stability again. So restabilizing yourself, recentering yourself, regrounding yourself, as a result of that phase that you've just wrapped up. So as you're in this new beginning, this new stage, something that you want to go the distance, we have your eye on a new target. Sorry. Spirit is reminding you that you aren't alone in this. Co-create with Spirit. Spirit is reminding you that the abundant universe will provide. And as much as it was painful at times, I think it will pay off in the long run. Okay, so I hope that you can hold on to that in the moments that feel particularly stingy this week, Libra. And without further ado, let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, let's see what the cards have to say for you. August 26th to September 1st, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. What does Scorpio need to know? Remember, Scorpio, you can get your own reading as well. Okay. So Scorpio, I see that you have come to a bit of an impasse. Okay. You've gone as far as you could possibly go in a certain direction. Yeah. It's time to pick a path and go for it. And that is exactly what you're doing this week. You're in the energy of moving forward, of being on a bit of a journey. Okay. This looks like it could be career related or home related. So some sort of decision related to maybe your home life, your domestic life, your personal life, or your professional life. There is going to be a bit of a message that comes through to you for you. Let's see what that message is. What is that message? Yeah. I think this is related to your family life. So there might be a message related to a commitment or an opportunity to create some more stability or happiness within your family. Okay. And your advice here is to be generous of spirit. I'm going to just read that because I'm not familiar with that card. What does be generous of spirit mean? Okay. Lion spirit appearance is a reminder that you have been given the gift of pride and a healthy sense of your worth to express your divine authentic self. So we talked about expressing our divine authentic self as part of this full moon in Aquarius. If you missed out on that blurb, you might want to check out the intro where I talk a little bit about the cosmic energies right now. You are both the king and the queen, secure in your prosperity and wisdom and generous of spirit as you help others. Take pride in your ability to serve from the heart. Contentment with what you have right now allows you to use your resources wisely as you give to others in ways that educate, heal, inspire, and delight. Okay. So the vibes that I'm getting, strong in your reading are maybe you're dealing with a Cancer, you're dealing with a Libra, or or dealing with a Taurus. I do get really family vibes long and strong. So I think this decision to move down a certain path and to go for it is related to creating stability and foundations for a happy home life. It could be to like create more financial stability for them, or it could be coming from stability by joining forces with somebody. But there's a lot of opportunities, tangible opportunities to create and build something that will serve many people that you care about and for quite some time. So that is the reading that I have for you, Scorpio. I hope that resonated, and I would so appreciate a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Alrighty, Sagittarius, let's see what the week has in store for you, August 26th to September 3rd. Remember, this is your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus reading, so feel free to check out the other signs. Sagittarius, if you also want to have your own personal reading, feel free to check out the episode description for details. Let's clarify on March 3rd. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay, Sagittarius. The energy that I get for you this week is one of contemplation, one of like a wibbly wobbly energy where maybe there's some decisions that you need to make. And they may not necessarily be easy for you to make. They may be coming from an inside out. It might not be like somebody out externally asking you to make a decision, but I think you, my friend, need to make some decisions because you've got the wombat spirit. Okay. The wombat spirit is, I'm actually going to read the wombat spirit because I haven't picked this card up in a while, but it says to be actually, let me do that right now. Okay. Wombat spirit reminds you that to be truly at home in the world, you need to find comfort within your own skin. So this is where I was saying this is the internal reflection. You do this by accepting all of your experience without judgment through a deep honesty and love of life. That speaks to this card, the why. Okay, so you need to get really honest with yourself and to ask yourself some of those tough questions. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why is it that you want what you want, right? If you are working really hard and not getting the results that you're looking for, is it still resonating with your why? What is that deep why? It's actually in those moments of knowing your why that really helps anchor you in those tough times where you might have to make some tough decisions or to help you weather the storm for things that don't necessarily feel right. So I think it's time to do a little bit of an internal audit about what things mean to you and why you're wanting certain things, seeing what feels aligned and authentic to you in this version of who you are right now and dropping the things that don't. Your guidance for this week is again to align in the why, right? What feels right to you? What feels right to you? She's looking at this. chalice and holding it as if it's a trophy, right? She has so much love for this. She has so much desire for this. She has so much belief in this, right? What is your why that you're holding on to, that you're believing in, that feels authentic and aligned to you, versus the masks of maybe those things that don't necessarily mean much to you, but maybe you've just kept them on because you've never known a life without them. You're following a should or a could. But whatever it is, I think it's time to make some tough decisions to really open the way for more opportunity and for less resistance on your path, right? There's a little bit of a push-pull battle happening within you. And the only way that you can open the floodgates to move forward again, to feel like momentum versus stagnation, is to really be authentic with yourself and hold yourself true to understanding what that why is in this time and space. So that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope that resonated. Let me know what your why is in the comments below. And if you did resonate with this reading, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe to this channel. Without further ado, let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, that just wanted to fly out for you. So let's take that. Capricorn, what is in the cards for you for August 26th to September 1st? What does my Capricorns need to know this week? Capricorns, what do you need to know this week? August 26th to September 1st, Sun, Moon, rising in Venus. You can also take a look at all those other signs that factor into your zodiac chart, your birth chart, to get a more comprehensive reading. I'm also available for readings as well. You can check the episode description for that information. Capricorn, what I have for you this week, Capricorn, is you are I think gonna get a message. Some sort of communication is coming forward to you. It could be in the form of a divine download. It could be from an actual conversation that you have with somebody. But the energy of this week is, I think, like you're a little bit you start the week in receptive kind of energy where you're just waiting around. And then I think this communication or confirmation or validation comes in and it inspires you to really go all in on something brand new. Okay, so you're starting a new journey, just kind of beginner stages. You're getting some information, maybe some information to help you along this journey, or some information just kind of, or a sign, just validating that this is the direction that you're going to go in. And you are asked to lean in to that inspiration, to lean into that creativity. This is also that divine download. This is where I was coming from. It may not necessarily be communication with somebody, but just like this internal knowing. So it's only when you can get still and be with yourself that sometimes you get those hits, those magical hits of inspiration. And it's definitely going to feel magic. Okay. And without further ado, let's move on to Aquarius. So Aquarius, what is in the cards for you this week, August 26th to September 1st? My Aquariuses, what is in the cards for you? Okay, Aquarius, what is in the cards for you this week, August 26th to September 1st? Aquariuses, what do you need to know? Okay. Aquarius, as I mentioned, I clarified your cards, and the cards that came out were so intriguing to me that I definitely want to go down the rabbit hole and do a whole spread on your reading, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to rein myself in to keep up with the spirit of this reading. But Aquarius, yeah, definitely something is over. Okay, we are starting, ending a cycle, starting a new one, death, rebirth, and that was also validated by the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, a whole brand new cycle is coming its way. It might be related to the love department or what brings you fulfillment, right? I think you're at this point where you're ready to say goodbye to something in favor of something that you think will bring you more fulfillment, more joy, more satisfaction, something that you're a little bit more passionate about. Again, it's a cosmically fated, destined turning point. So you're meant to be in this space. And this is the energy of the week for you. And I think you know what it is that you're moving towards, right? You've had your heart on it for quite some time. And I think you're going to be successful with it. Okay, you're going to be successful with it. But of course, there are some decisions that you have to make, okay, as you close out a chapter and you open yourself up to a brand new one. There's a lot of different paths that you could take. I think you might actually even find yourself, being in the spotlight a little bit more, like if it's social media or on a stage or some sort of like there is some sort of fame, victory, um, you know, attention on you, so to speak. So this is a card or an energy of really kind of standing out, of making some big, bold choices that are going to serve you, starting a whole new different cycle that's going to maybe bring a lot of fame and fortune your way. Your advice here from Spirit is to clean it up. So before you can move on to this new cycle, make sure that you have wrapped up all the loose ends of the cycle before. You don't want to be bringing in any type of baggage or having any kind of loose ends, as well as think on your feet. Okay, there might be some opportunities that come their way that you just need to be able to seize right away. And again, you want to be in a position where you can do so because you have cleaned up all the loose ends and that you're firmly available for all the new opportunities that are about to, or options that are about to come forward. Sometimes you might need to make just decisions, go time decisions. So go with what feels right, what feels aligned to you. But this is a really intriguing energy, Aquarius. I can't wait to hear more about it. So feel free to drop in the comments what this might be related to. I hope this reading resonated with you. And if it did, please feel free to like and subscribe to this channel. And without further ado, we're going to move on to, last but not least, lovely Pisces. Pisces, what is in the energy for you this week? Charts for you this week, Pisces, for August 26th to September 1st. What does Pisces need to know? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Pisces, friendly reminder that I do personal readings. You can get that information in the episode description below. Pisces, what do you need to know right now? So what I have for you, Pisces, this week is not gonna lie, this week seem a little bit uncomfortable at times. You're going to be called to step into your bravery, to show some strength, to show some courage, to be vulnerable. Those things are very difficult to do for some. And so just breathe through it. Just know that this too shall pass. Take some deep breaths and just take that 15 minutes of courage to kind of get out there what you need to get out. But I think what would be helpful is this is in relation to a relationship, possibly a love relationship, or just a relationship that you have had in your life for quite some time. This relationship right now is not at a point that feels very balanced or harmonious. And so something needs to be brought into balance. Maybe you feel like you're giving more than you're getting. Either way, whatever it is, the only way to address the pain points that you're having or the things that you're wishing to see become different in this longstanding relationship is to talk it through. Sometimes it's really hard especially with people that you love and care about, to have those kind of crucial conversations. And that's where that 15 seconds of courage is really important. But if you take that opportunity to use your mind wisely, right, to position yourself from having this conversation from a place of love and compassion and true collaboration, how you approach this conversation, how you approach this situation will also impact the outcome of the situation, right? If you're coming from a place of compassion and love and wanting to make things more balanced, then the end result will be this. So use your mind wisely, step into your power, knowing that you're more powerful than you realize, and that this is actually very important for you in this relationship, to advance this relationship in the direction that you want it to go in. And all the best to you, my Pisces. I hope this resonated. And if it did, please feel free to like and subscribe to this channel. I will see you next time. Bye for now.